We have a nice Acer laptop. i7 and Iris graphics. But we don't know what's the issue. We don't have screws, and that's good. Okay, I'm not sure what's the story with this laptop. Let's plug a charger and see what it's doing. Actually, let's check the main power rail. So the main power rail is not shorted. Okay, that's good. That's good. We need a small pin charger like this one. Plug in the charger, and it's taking like 20 milliamps. There are 447 people here. You must be bored. You must be proper bored. So this one is taking 10 milliamps. And the power button is on the keyboard. But if the BIOS is reset, why the board is not coming on? Anyone knows? Just learning? Nah, it's nothing to learn from here. I'm gonna do some videos about, how to diagnose boards. It's taking no power when I press the power button. Let's check the main power rail. I'm gonna do some videos about that, about learning. So the voltage at the charging port is 19.6. The main power rail is 19.6. So nothing wrong here. This looks like a dead DC chip or chipset. Let's check the coils. This one is fine. 5 ohms. It looks good. 18 looks good. Looks good. This one 67 looks good. 100 looks good. Looks good. Everything is looking fine here. Okay, let's check the 3.3 LDO. On the keyboard, of course. That's the easiest way. We have 3.2, check that on the keyboard. Power button, yeah, we're gonna check that. Yeah, we can do it. We can check the power button. The power button, pressing the power button is going to 0. Wait, the board started. It's taking 1 amp. You can't see the current because from some reason I can't display the power supply. And it's rebooting and all the stuff. Need RAM memory? Not sure if this one need RAM memory. Check there. We have power supplies on the screen. So the heatsink is proper hot. This is mad hot. And the fan is not spinning. Okay, let's connect a RAM memory. You see, we have a hard life. We are getting burned. We are getting electrocuted. We are getting like, okay, not electrocuted. No, sorry. But burned. We are burning fingers. I have no RAM memory. I use the RAM memory on a different laptop. This laptop should have onboard RAM. You sure? Because not all they have onboard RAM. Take it from another laptop. I don't think they have RAM memories. From the job lot. No. The hinge over the motherboard. This is crazy. I mean, I hate when the manufacturer is doing something like that. Why you will put a hinge over the motherboard? You definitely forgot the RAM somewhere. We do have onboard RAM. Yeah, check here. We have onboard RAM. But the good part is the RAM is not stick with the black thingy. It's not stuck with the glue. So we can assume actually this board has a RAM issue because it was on and we had no picture. You remember? Can we assume that? Onboard RAM is cracked? What do you mean it's cracked? It's not. You know what? The laptop was on with no picture. So what is most likely to be the problem? The onboard RAM. Yeah, you're right. I mean, we check the coils, right? We check the coils. Probably we check them. What is that? What is that? What happened here? Huh? What happened here? BIOS. Nah, I'm not gonna do BIOS. No, no, no. No, no BIOS. No. So this one is shorted to ground. Check here. Check here. Huh? So based on our how it's called, our culture, yeah. No capacitor, no short capacitor. Yeah. It's gone. Still short to ground? No, no short to ground. Well, actually it is like 13 ohms. It's because of the liquid damage. 13 ohms. Okay, 13 ohms is not fine. This track has some burn layer there. Under. 13 ohms. Okay, 13 ohms is not fine. Let's clean it quickly. Now my question is, this is the one from the USB, right? The 5 volts for the USB. This is a very pointless component. I mean, this MOSFET is here. So you can go on the Windows and you plug a USB, and you go on the Windows and you, okay, disconnect. Okay, now it's safe to unplug. How many times did you use this? You go on the Windows, on the USB, disconnect, and after that you unplug it. How many times? Never, because I never use something like that. You just unplug the USB without disconnect. So this component is very pointless here. This MOSFET. If I'm right, and this is actually the 5 volts. The yellow cap is correct. Yellow cap. Yellow cap. Which one? Yellow cap. Which yellow cap? It's no yellow cap. My problem is the 13 ohms on this. That's my issue. Yeah. Wait, it's not 13 ohms anymore. It's like 100 ohms. 80, 70, 60, 50. What is this? Right of the MOSFET? Right of the MOSFET. Right is here. This one has a hair on it. It's not cracked. Okay, let's go with the power supply. Where is your thermal gun? Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Good idea. So my thermal camera, connect, start. What do you think about that? So now we are coming with current exactly here. And what is getting Actually, here, check here on the probe. Or maybe I was touching the ground. It's taking 80 milliamps. 80 milliamps is okay. No, it's fine. This one is fine. 80 milliamps. 80 milliamps is not a problem. No, let's test it. Let's test it. Let's see. But still, I can't see the connection. Usually when you have a 5 volts issue, the board, it will not start. It's not like it's starting without picture. So the board is taking like 20 milliamps, plug in the battery. Hopefully it's charging. It is charging. Best upgrade on this setup thermal camera, it's easy. Yeah, I don't have to pick up the other one. So it's taking like 200 milliamps. 220, yeah, let's help the battery, yeah? Let's help the battery. So, let's limit the current, let's go with the power supply here, and the battery is taking, check there, 3 amps. 3 amps, 16 volts. So the battery is charging, but it's cold. It's like 14 degrees. I mean, 14 is fine. 14 with sun, you know. Charging the battery now, should charge fine. Let's see. 2 amps, check there, 2 amps, 2 amps. That's how you boost the battery. You bring the battery up so the board, it will start charging. So the battery is charging, that means the EC chip is fine. Let's test it one more time. We don't need the battery, yeah? We don't need it. Good, we need a keyboard, because the power button is on the keyboard. So the keyboard is connected. We said we have onboard RAM. Good. So pressing the power button, and the board is coming on. It's taking like 1 amp, 1.1 amp. The BIOS battery is disconnected, but we can wait. But the CPU is getting proper hot. The board is restarting, and that's a good thing. When you see the board is starting, you can see the current going up, going down and up. But the fan is not spinning, and that's crazy. Why the fan is not spinning? Let's see if the 5 volts is present. The current went down, so the laptop is off. Let's see if we have 5 volts. Pressing the power button, the laptop it is coming on. And the 5 volts, I can't see any 5 volts. So this one has 0.2. Probably this is the charging coil, okay. This one 5 volts. This one 1.2. 3.3. I mean, everything is present here. Why the fan is not starting? And why we have no picture? Caps lock? Yeah, the laptop switched off. I mean, I think the laptop is switching off because of the overheating, right? I mean, this is so hot you can't touch it. One pin of the fan, we have 5 volts. Yeah, that's what I was about to check next, if we have 5 volts on the fan. So pressing the power button, the laptop is coming on. So the 5 volts should be always here. Always. And we have nothing. We have something here, but no 5 volts. No. The laptop, okay, now it's on. Nothing. Okay, why we have no 5 volts on the fan? I think you need a little digging to position of the dead capacitor. Yeah, but our problem is not there. Our problem is we have no picture and the fan is not spinning. I mean, I can't see why I should check the USB 5 volts. I mean, it's making no sense. I mean, I understand there was liquid damage, but have nothing to do with actually our fault. Wow, it's so hot. You know what I mean? We can't check things which are making no sense, has no logic. So that fault has no logic with the fact actually we have no picture. Even the fan not spinning has nothing to do with the laptop coming on in no picture. So where is the fan controller? Huh? Fan controller probably is this chip. Yeah, must be this one. Let me plug the charger. Nothing. Nothing. Huh? So the 5 volts power supply is not working. 5 volts. We have 5 volts. Try HDMI? No. Okay, so we have 5 volts. I mean, the fan is not spinning. The laptop cannot stay on because it's overheating and it will shut down. If we have 5 volts there, why we don't have 5 volts on the fan? That's my question. No, we have no 5. Probably this one is going to the fan, right? Let's check. So this one is coming here. You can see 0 ohms. So clearly this is the fan control. Fan, yeah, maybe it's time for a wire. Yeah, maybe. We don't need this BS, right? Because the fan is controlled by the other 2 pins. We can have like always 5 volts. So our problem is where this is going. This one, where this is going, because it's not getting 5 volts. That's not dodge. It's green 5 volts. You actually think this output is going to our chip? You think that? Let's see where this is going, because it is possible to be related. So this one probably is 5 volts, but let's be sure. So from here, but how can I check? How can I do it? So I'm gonna beep this, yeah? I'm gonna beep this MOSFET with the coil. It's not beeping. Wait a second, that's a different story. Wait a second. So this one is not 5 volts? No, it's not beeping with that one. And from here, huh? Okay, what this MOSFET is doing then? I saw you bridge a EC chip pin? No. No. I saw a bridge on the EC. Where? Bridge. Well, this is like some hair. No, it's not bridge. No, it's untouched. The EC chip is untouched. No hair and stuff. Okay, then we have a problem because we have to figure it out what this is doing. So if this is not 5 volts, wait a second. This is a USB-C controller. Then this has something to do with the HDMI. No, HDMI here. Right? This is a HDMI chip, right? It's a video thingy, right? You have 5 volts on the test point. No, that's not. No, this one is not a PD controller. No. We have a Realtek PD controller. Diagrams, schematic. Clean up the board first. Clean up. What do you want me to clean on the board? It's clean. It's no liquid damage. It was there something, but that's all. No, the board is clean. What do you mean? The sun is right on the, yeah, it is. Retimer, yeah, so that's the HDMI. This is the HDMI chip. So on the other side of the HDMI chip, we have this MOSFET. You think actually this chip is taking power because this gate probably is finished here. Yeah, so this probably is not working. You think the HDMI chip is taking power from here? Let me plug the charger. Plug in the charger. On that case, probably here should be like 3.3 after the board is starting. So here we have 0 volts. Yeah, let's start the board. How we are starting the board? First pin to ground, 3.2. Let's short the pin to ground. Shorting this pin to ground, and the board is coming on. It's taking 1.1 amp. We have to move fast because we don't have fan. The fan is dead. So here we have 2.3, and here we have 1.2. Okay, something is not right. And here we have 5 volts. So from here to here, we have 2.9. Okay, we have to repair that gate or dodge the MOSFET. Still, I'm not convinced that's the problem. So here, clearly, here cannot be 1.2. But here you have 2.3. Why I have 2.3 volts here? 2.3 strange? Yeah, it is. I mean, 3.3, and you remember here was like some weird resistance. The gate most likely is not connected. But it's taking like 1 amp, right? And if I short this thingy, short, no, nothing happened with our current. But what about with the voltage? 1 second. With the voltage, 1.2, shorting this thingy is like, it's like what? 2.3 volts. 2.3 is strange voltage. Why 2.3? Maybe that you remove was not a capacitor? No, it's ground here. It's ground. We have no voltage. If I'm checking with ground, no, it's ground, 0, 0. But check here. Here we have 14 ohms. You can see? This 14 ohms is strange. And we have to find out where it's going. 14 ohms, you can see? Now it's not 14 ohms. Now it's 19. And now it's infinite resistance. And you see, the resistance is changing. Why is so dark? It's not dark, it's sunny. It's the sun from outside. You can see it? No, you can't see it. Yeah. You have to take it out and clean it under. Why? My issue is no voltage there. I have no problem with cleaning. We don't have voltage. You don't have the right voltage. You cannot leave this kind of stuff to, distract you. You can't do it. Just because our gate is dead, yeah, is corroded, and no, that's not our issue. Our issue is the voltage, the input voltage. This is not a MOSFET. You sure about that? This is not a MOSFET. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Okay, let's take that chip out. Yeah, it's my fault. I'm gonna use transparent UV flux to see what's going on there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I seen the weird markings on the MOSFET, but I said, you know what? It's a MOSFET. It's not. It's a chip. Most likely, it's a power supply chip. Replace the component. Replace it. From where? From where? Actually, the gate looks fine. Replace it. No, the gate is looking fine. So it was a shorter capacitor, yeah? Clearly, we checked together and it was a shorter capacitor. This track is still good. It's nothing what we can do there. Perfect. It's not a gate, yeah. Yeah, definitely it's not a gate. Now we have 13 ohms. But still, why? I mean, clearly this is a power supply. You can see actually this is the track which is coming here, and it's not short to ground, yeah? So this is the output of the chip. This is the output of the chip. This is the input of the chip. Can we agree with that? Can we agree with that? Put the cap back? No. Well, why? It's a cap to ground. So this is the input. So if we are finding from where this voltage is coming, we can fix this. That's the thing. Bore view? No, no bore view. No, no, no. Have you measured the resistance without the cap, without the chip? No. Why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Why didn't you tell me that from before? Schematic, no. Wait, 1 second. RT9059. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's copy this. Copy. You see, that's what I like, We're a big community. In community, we are helping each other. Data sheet. 1 second. So the input voltage should be 5.5. That's why our fan is not working. 1 second. Wait, actually, input voltage is from 1 volt to 5.5. V out 1.5. Adjustable output voltage. So we don't even know what output should be there. Input voltage minimal 1 volt. You know what? That chip is fine. No, it's not our problem. No. No, it's not our problem. No. No. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? But my opinion is this chip has nothing to do with our issue. Input 5 volts is not 5 volts there. The thing is not 5 volts there. So where this is going? Where the input of that chip is going? That's my question. 5 volts to fan comes from U20. Yeah, I know, it's coming from this chip. We already established that. It's coming from this one, from this black thingy. I know. Why no one link this on Discord? It is. It's saying I'm live streaming. Check here. But you can't see, no? PC screen. Streaming. You can see it's saying streaming. Dude, adjustable voltage fan. The voltage fan, you don't adjust the voltage fan from 5 volts. No. 0 to 5. No. You are not doing something like that. They stopped using 0 to 5 volts 20 years ago. Yeah. Now you have like all these 5 volts there, and you are working with the other 2 pins. You have PWM fan. LDO 3.3 always on, shorted. The board is coming on. The AC chip is reading the power button. I can press the power button. The board is coming on. Short and the board can't. No, the board cannot detect the fan. It's a PWM fan. It's not a bidirectional communication. I mean, it is. The RPM are coming back to the board. I checked on my laptop, and this chip have 5 volts. You sure about that? Military base? You can direct 5 volts. Yeah, but the fan is not my problem. My problem is the board is coming on in no picture. And I'm trying to figure it out if this is related with if it's related with, we found some liquid damage on the capacitor there, and we have like 2 point something volts. So military base is saying there should be 5 volts. Then from where this is coming? That's what I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe you can tell me. Military base, don't send me a picture of the tell me from where this is coming. Yeah, beeping, beep, beep, and tell me if that track, yeah, is coming from the 5 volts coil. That's all what you have to tell me. I mean, I can use a wire from here there, but I need to be sure. And also our input on this chip, let me see if it's coming from here. No, it's not coming from here. Maybe we have a switch. There are switch. I can't even see switches. Wait 1 second. This board has no switches. That dual switches, small dual switches? Yeah, like one here. Check here. This is a switch. You can see it? Yeah, this one. So it's switching like 3 volts, 5, and it's blow up. No way. No way that switch is blow up. No way. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Huh? What is this? The switch is blow up. You can believe that? U20? I'm really sorry. Yeah, you told me that. I thought you are saying about this one, because the fan is taking voltage from here. I thought you are saying about this. Oh, I'm really sorry. You see, you should not ignore some people on the chat. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I apologize. Yeah, you told me. You told me. You told me. My tweezer is dodgy? No, it's not. Check that. That chip is blow up. You can see it? Yeah. Pin number 1. Pin number 1 is there. So we need a switch, and I'm pretty sure I have one on my box. Check here. Check here. You see my box, brand new. You can see brand new component. Brand new switch. You see my box? My box. Yeah. It's a brand new chip. A brand new chip. Let's solder the chip here. Everybody need this box? Yeah. How to identify the chip? You look at the chip, yeah, that's how you identify a chip. You look at the chip and you see it's square, it's black, yeah. Basically, if it's, walking like a duck, sounding like a duck, must be a duck. course, I'm joking. Rosin, no Rosin. Rosin is expensive. Okay, the chip is sold. Let's cool down the board. You also need to count the legs. It was a joke. It's very easy to identify components. On our Discord, we have a chat with identifying components if you don't know what component it is. If he spoke after switching when it was the wrong one, yeah, possible. So let's plug the charger. So plug in the charger. Nothing exploded. Everything seems to be fine. Let's check the voltage. I mean, we have to start the board. Here you have 0 volts. Let's start the board. We are starting the board by shorting the ground with the first pin. And the board is on. We have 3.2. Huh? Huh? Who said it has to be 5 volts there? Who said that? And on our fan, our fan has no voltage. Let me plug the fan. 1.1. The fan is spinning. Check there. The fan is spinning. You got it? Okay, let's test it. Let's test it. Actually, let me let the fan there. So we need a screen. Yeah, then the faults was connected. Because that's switch. Dual switch is switching the power rails on and off. So the fan is here. The charger is here. Let's see if we have picture. Plug in the charger. Shorting the power button to ground. It's on. The fan is spinning. Let's wait because the BIOS is reset. There's no BIOS battery there. But the CPU, it is getting hot. The board is restarting. Check that. Check the current is going on and off. You forget that U20. What do you mean? We replace it. You missed that? It was a black pizza. Let's see if we have picture. The board is still rebooting. 1.6 amps I see in there. Come on, give me picture. I need this pizza. 1.7 amps. I need this pizza. I need it. It's proper hot. Why we have no picture? Anyone knows? The fan is spinning very fast. Dead BIOS? No. 1.2 volts RAM? But we checked that already. We do have RAM voltage. We checked that. So on the RAM, we have 1.2. Yeah, check that. Yeah, it can be the chipset. We check the coils. The coils, they have the right measurements. And the laptop switched off. The thing is, we don't have a caps lock. We should plug a HDMI. What do you think? HDMI? Maybe the screen is faulty. But the board is rebooting. A rebooting board is a good board. That's the thing. Check core voltage. I have a hot CPU. It's not even point checking the core voltage. Check LCD voltage. I mean, you can check that, but it's simpler to plug like a HDMI. Not sure if the HDMI will work without hard drive. It's not necessary to work. Maybe the display panel is the problem. Can be. Can be. If it's overheat. Cannot overheat. We have a working fan. It cannot overheat. The external DDR4. DDR4 is expensive, man. We don't have one here. Tom Chris, mulțumesc, n-am știut asta. So even checking with the HDMI, probably it will not work. HDMI is quicker to verify. Sergio, someone said it will not work with HDMI. I mean, I can plug a M2 drive. It's pissing me off when we have laptops with no HDMI LED. So this keyboard doesn't have a LED on the caps lock. So we have no idea if the caps lock is working or not. It was rebooting. Exactly. That's why I'm saying the motherboard is good. It was rebooting. Let me try to take out the HDMI. HDMI is plugged in. Yeah, we do have a drive here. Good. So one more time, plug in the charger, power on, good. And the laptop is rebooting. So the HDMI is here. What do you mean, plug the keyboard to see if it's coming on with the power button? I short the power button, so that the board it is coming on. The power button is not our problem. Put the battery in. The battery, it will not stop the board to display picture. Wait, the board is rebooting. 1 second. Actually, it's not rebooting, but the fan stopped spinning. Darius is connected to plus 5 volts and on output is 1.2. I'm not sure what should I say, because we have 3.2 at the input and we have 1 point something at the output. We checked that already. We had 1.2 at the output from before. So that chip has power. Caps lock on the keyboard, we don't have a keyboard light. That's the thing. We are not flashing BIOS. The BIOS is not our issue right now. And the board shut down. 1 second. Why the board is shutting down after a while? Use an external keyboard. Yeah, we can try that, but I don't know where is the keyboard. Why the laptop is shutting down after a while? It's not overheating. The fan is spinning at full speed. It's not spinning at full speed. The fan is spinning, but the keyboard not connected. I mean, even if I connect the keyboard, we have no light on the keyboard. We have no LED. You don't have a physical LED on the keyboard. So how you will see the caps lock if you don't have a physical LED? RAM got shorted when the chip died. The RAM has nothing to do with that chip. RAM has its own power supply, 1.2 volts. That switching IC will work with 5 volts and 3.3. Don't be so sure. Of course I'm sure. What do you mean? The RAM voltage have nothing to do with that switching IC. Come on, guys. If you check the schematic, you'll see I'm right. Touchpad and the keyboard must be connected. Why? Stuck power button. Stuck power button. I'm stuck here. I am stuck here. How the power button can be stuck if I'm starting the motherboard by shorting the power on pin with the ground? You see, now the board start. It's taking 1.1 amp. You see, I am the power button. I am the power button. Bending the board can be a solution, bending the board. The voltage on the screen. Let's see, do we have 3.3 and 19? Because the screen is taking that 3.3 probably from a switch. And we don't have HDMI anymore. But we can fix that quickly. Yeah. So the HDMI is not working anymore. That's crazy. Why the HDMI is not working? Okay, it is working now. So let me see what we have here. 3.3. Where is the 3.3? This one. And we have 0.2. Why we have 0.2? So basically this switch is not even enabled. Here we have 2.3. Nah. Here has to be 3.3. Here. 100%. 100% here has to be 3.3, not 2.3. And the high voltage is 19 volts, is present. So we still have issues with the 3.3. We have another U20. I don't think that's the problem. Because now we do have voltage. So here we have 5 volts. And on this chip, we have we have 1.2 here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so our issue is the screen, it will never work with 2.3 volts. That's the problem. So somehow we have to beep this, the input of this chip. This one, we have to beep and see where it's going. No, probably it's not going to a coil. 12 ohms. I have 12 ohms with a coil. How can I have 12 ohms from the 3.3 with this coil? With this one. 12 ohms. Did we check this coil before? The output voltage? Let's check together. If this coil has 3.3, why I have Why I have 2.6 here? If from here to here I have 12 ohms. You can't see. Yeah, it's because of the sun. I'm sorry. I think there is more. There must be another switch which is burned. There must be another switch. Let me try to get rid of the sun. Okay, it's better now. We have to check for another switch. Must be another switch which is blow up. We fix one, but must be another one. 100%. Losing 1 volt somewhere? Yeah, definitely we are losing 1 volt. I mean, I can, do some dodgy things and short that to 3.3. But Or if anyone, I seen people, they have schematics here, yeah, where this is going. Check for UV5, yeah, UV5, where this is going, where this is going. Let me see the board. Yeah, UV5, that chip, where that is going. U20. Don't tell me it's going to U20. Don't tell me that. UV, I know it's 3 volts. I know that, but from where it's coming? I know that from where it's coming. Very simple. Very simple question. From where it's coming? U20. Okay, let's check if it's coming from U20. So from here, 1 second. I have to do it on a different way. I know U20 switch 5 volts and 3.3. I know. We replaced the chip. We have 5 volts on the fan. So the 5 volts is switched properly. Then the 3.3 is switched properly because we have 3.3 on this chip. We check that. So that's what I'm saying. Let me check from where that is coming. So we said this one, this one is coming from U20. You didn't told me that. Ha! People on the chat. Nah, no one told me. No one told me. No. Nah, definitely not. No. So basically what the people are saying on the chat, my U20 is dodgy. That's what they are saying. My brand new U20 from the box, my brand new switch, yeah, is not good. That's what they are saying. Which I found this to be quite rude. Where is the chip? Okay, it's gone. Another switch? Another brand new switch? Yeah. Check that, another brand new switch. Huh? Brand new from the board. Come on, my dodgy tweezer. I can't believe I don't have a good tweezer. You can believe that? Perfect. So the chip is replaced. Don't return the U20 on your box. Ha! That's how you find out if that component is good or not. You solder once, it's not working. You solder another job, and if it's still not working, then it's dodgy. Swear? Nah. Nah. No swearing. No swearing. Let's see if we have 3.3 now on that chip. So the screen is connected. We need a charger. Let me plug the keyboard. We have keyboard. Let's, yeah. 19 volts. Pressing the power button and the board is coming on. I know we have no fan, but I want to check the voltage. And the voltage there, I can't see anything. 3.3. Ha! Can't believe. And the fan, we need a fan. 1 second. We need a fan. The fan is connected. It's not spinning, but it's connected. The board is restarting. No, the board shut down because of the overheating. Yeah, it's proper hot. Pressing the power button. It's not coming on. My charger is dodgy, right? 1.1 amp. The fan is spinning. It's time for a break here. I'm gonna go to have a cigarette. Should work now. Should work, right? Should work. The board is rebooting, and that's good. 1.5 amps. Come on, we fix all the problems. We saw the voltage. We replace that thingy. Should work. We have picture. That's crazy. Huh? We have picture. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Huh? Can't believe. Can't believe we have picture. U20, don't remind me. Don't remind me. I said it's not cheap. I said it. Yeah, I found it. I found it. Then, yeah, we pick up a brand new one, but the brand new chip was faulty from factory. Yeah. My puppy's here. The laptop switched off because there's no SSD, but the laptop it is working. Charging. Ha! Another pizza. Another pizza. It's not even worth it. We spend like so much time on this one. But yeah. We fixed it, I can't believe. Proper hard pizza, yeah. Proper hard pizza. Now we can call it a day. Exactly. Exactly. All done, all fixed. Now I'm gonna go to have a cigarette and I have to eat something. What about tomorrow morning? Can we meet together tomorrow morning? Oh, the BIOS battery is not going inside. Okay. Yeah, it's the guy problem. The guy with the job lot, he can solve these problems. So the conclusion is, I mean, the problem, it was actually that liquid damage on that chip. The shorted capacitor was a shorted capacitor, basically on the 3.3. Then the switch blow up. Yeah, I mean, just leaving the joke on one side. It's not supposed to have faulty components on my box. So not sure what happened there. Not sure what happened there. I will apologize for that. But you know, we are joking, but I have good components there. If a component is there, it's because I put it there because it's good. So not sure what happened with that U20. I came too late, just inspired. Yeah, we fixed it. Yeah, it's done, it's repaired. If I press the power button, it should come on straight away, right? Because the battery is plugged. Yeah, and my charger is dodgy, but the laptop should come on. Or we plug the battery. Okay, I think we plug the battery later. Let's plug the BIOS battery. And we plug the BIOS battery. The fan screws. What did you say? The BIOS battery is not good? You think? BIOS battery. Yeah, like 3.1 is better than you. Yeah, picture. Check that. We have picture. Yeah, one more time. We have picture. It's working. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna stop now. Yeah, just going to have some food. We are here from like 3 hours. 3 hours and 17 minutes. Check that. 3 hours and 17 minutes. We spent some quality time here together today. Brand new chip not working. Outrageous. Exactly. Exactly, Steve. I had no idea you were streaming. I had no idea either, but you know, the guy texts me with a job load saying, you know, I want to come to pick them up. They're ready, and me, I didn't even start them on them, and he left them like 1 month ago or 2 months ago. Yeah. Yeah, now everything is fine. The laptop is staying on, everything is fine. Let me shut it down. For those who missed the stream, Sorin solved all the problem on his own. Exactly. It's my pizza. Just joking. Okay, guys, have a beautiful day. Yeah? And probably see you tomorrow morning. We move forward with the other laptops on the job lot. Yeah. Yeah. Bye. Bye.